Hello everyone, welcome back to That Catholic Gamer Dude Plays The Darkest Dungeon. We are going to go into dungeon number 2, and hopefully we'll be able to explain a little bit more about the things that that make this game tick.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Alright, so basically these are the dungeons essentially. So you have the Warrens, the Ruins, the Cove, and the Weald. So in this case, you can only go to the ruins right now. You could actually go to the... I guess you can't at the moment. That's okay, right, because you need a party. All right, so first off, I'm going to do a party. Bring our brave adventurers out again. Red Hook, interesting. I can't, I won't. I fear this task is beyond me. Oh, of course, yes. See, now what's going on is that they're freaking out because it's the darkest dungeon. But you could actually do it right now, and you will be slaughtered. So basically what you want to do instead is you're going to do a much nicer, let's see. Okay, turn those on. Okay, just taking a look at something. So basically, we're going to go into the first dungeon here. And I've rearranged the party because here's how the positioning works. So basically, all of your tasks, anything that you can do, is based on your position. So in this case, our Crusader, myself, TCG Dude, favors the first 2 positions because all of his actions are done from the first 2 positions. Whereas the boy, on the other hand, favors the second or third position because that's all of his skills can be fired from either of those positions. So that's why he's occupying the second spot. For number 3, our Plague Doctor, they're kind of like a stunner slash status manager. So basically their job is to blind, to plague, throw all kinds of stuff. And he favors the 3rd and 4th position, so we put him in the 3rd position. And then our Seeker Vestal, she has stuff that can be used in the front at this particular one. The other thing to mention is that these, when you hire somebody, their skills are random for their particular class. So any one of these could have been unlocked. In this case, she favors the 3rd and 4th position, but she has a couple of skills that are like this Mace Bash that only do they're only in the 1st position. So she won't be using that, but she'll use Judgment, Dazzling Light, and then Divine Grace to heal. So she's going to be the healer. Hopefully we won't need that much, because more importantly, we'll want to manage...
preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Alright, we get it. This place sucks. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to provision. And basically, we'll need to buy torches, a couple of shovels, to buy some food, a couple of bandages, a couple of keys, and do we want some medicinal herbs, maladies, water, and maybe one of those? We already had one. Okay, so basically we're buying provisions for this dungeon because we'll need food, we'll need shovels to clear obstacles, we'll need torches to light the way, and bandages. Okay, I think we're good on that. And basically, that's the provisioning. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna embark. All right, so here we are in our dungeon. Now, as you can see, each time you go in, you have a particular objective. In this case, it's Scout, explore 90% of the rooms, and that's what we're gonna do. So the first thing, we're just gonna move on. March forward, march forward, march forward. And as you can see, just even walking around will give you stress. So the stress is very important to manage because, as you can see, if you remember from our last mission, it didn't heal. So that perpetuates, and you'll have to manage that in the hamlet, which we'll see later. And we've got ourselves a battle. And they're surprised, which is good. So basically, we can pretty much mop this up. Excuse me on that cough. I've been fighting it for like a month, it feels like. Anywho, let's go ahead and just smack them around. Alright, so we're going to use some judgment here. I judge you. Smack. Very good. And once you get like a critical, sometimes it actually lowers your stress. so that's pretty cool. Emboldening Vapors, 25% damage, 3 speed. We're going to use that on our Crusader here. Get ourselves a bit of a buff, and he is going to smack this bone rabble right on his big head.
Continue the onslaught.
Woohoo!
Destroy them all.
Got him. Long forgotten strongbox says to the Coldstone floors. Contents unknown. Open sesame. Yay! Yours for taking. We get ourselves a shovel, an anti-venom, and 25 gold. Sweet. Alright, so as you can see, the objective is to explore 90% of the rooms. So what we're going to do is we're going to light ourselves a torch, and we're going to move on. Alright, so this is the first
Even
obstacle.
The cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yep, so that's why we're going to use a shovel. So you run into that fairly often. Often enough that you want to bring a couple of shovels along on your quest. Oh, and we have a battle. Now these guys are something we'll want to take care of because... Oops. Didn't necessarily mean to do that. It's an Eldritch Pull. Okay. Alright, we'll do a play. Let's see. We're gonna play grenade, blinding gas. That's a stun. This is a blight. We're gonna do a stun. Oh, and they resisted. That's not good. Ow. Well, she can bash. Does she want to bash, or do you just want to move her back? I think we want to move her back. He, on the other hand, we're just gonna do a zealous accusation or a smashy smashy. I think we're gonna do a smashy smashy. This is unholy. We'll go ahead. Oh, nice.
Falls, a faint hope.
Bump in the night. Ow. Okay. So we gotta. In this case, we're just gonna do a grape shot, which is what I wanted to do first time. Unfortunately, that jerk dodged.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh. So we just got critted, and that was pretty bad, unfortunately. We're gonna try some blinding gas again to try to knock that sucker out. All right, now we got some stun going on, which is good. Nice dodge there, boy. I'm gonna smack that guy over the head.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
All right. Let's see. Here's a tracking shot. What is that? Ranged. Self, 12 damage, 6, acceleration, 5 crit. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Bang. Got ourselves a buff. We're gonna use a judgment on that character in the back. Goodness. Okay. And then we'll do a plague grenade.
Confidence
Nice.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
And that's that.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alright. Moving on into the next room. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, so we got a scouting. And so what that basically means is kind of what you can see on the board here is that it gives you the ability to kind of see what's coming on ahead. In this case, we've got 2 curios, which are points of interest, shall we say. Move this room with room battle. Move this room with room battle with treasure. Move this room battle with curio. We're gonna go get some treasure. Marching forward, marching forward, marching forward. Okay. Oh, the torch. The light is fading. The current torch. Oh. What the heck is going on? So basically, the thing about the torch is that as your light goes down, you get more stress and you can't see as well, and you have larger abilities to be surprised, but you get more rewards for lower ones. So in this case, the stress is going to be higher, the monster damage is higher, the heroes could potentially be surprised, but we'll get loot and potential for larger hits, crits. In this case, I'm just going to use our torches because I don't want to deal with that stress at the moment. I don't have too many options for dealing with stress early in the game, so we want to keep that as low as possible. So here we go. Rend for the old gods. Ha 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 ha. Oh. See, that's why. That stressful incantation basically means that we just got 20 stress damage, which is really, really bad. So we're gonna do ourselves a grape shot blast here. And then we're gonna do ourselves get a blinding gas here to stop that from happening again, hopefully. Yeah. And then we're gonna do ourselves a dazzling light. Oh, I chose the wrong one. That's not what I wanted to do. Want to do a judgment. Anyways, time to smite the very large dude right there. Yeah. Rend of the old gods. Ouch. We got a bleed effect here. Ow. Okay, that's... could be better, but we're gonna do another grape shot blast here. Get one person out of the way. We're gonna have a, let's see. A battlefield medicine. We're gonna heal our crusader here. Get rid of that bleed effect. Gonna do a smashy. Yes, do a smashy smite. And then we're gonna do what I wanted to do before and use a judgment. Bang. And that's that. Rifling through the corpses reveals all kinds of treasures.
Pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna eat a little bit food here just to get some of our health back because Bug Alley is getting clobbered. Alright, a chest with your family sigil. Now, what you can do with chests is that if you use a key, it unlocks a hidden compartment and you get more stuff, which is always good. And we're gonna move on to the next room. Because we didn't get any scouting chance. We got a debuff on here, 10% stress damage for 1 round. Okay, moving on. Oh, there's a trap. Ow. Alright, so basically traps are basically, you know what traps are. And what happened is not only did we take physical damage, but we also took stress.
Is struck. A blazing star is born.
Sure. Okay, I've never seen that before, actually. Alright, nothing in here, so we're going to move on to the next room. Remember, we only need to scout 90% of the room. Oh, come on. 6 food. Oh, I'll keep this reward for myself. I'm a kleptomaniac. I steal stuff. That's what this means, is that he's stealing things. The jerk. I'm going to have to take care of that. The moment we're moving on, hopefully I won't steal any more stuff from the party. We need to eat 4 food. Hunger is a status that you want to stave off. You can either eat 4 food and regain 5% health, or take 20 stress damage by not eating. And obviously that's why we want to keep enough food around in a dungeon. There's also more uses for food, which we'll encounter later. Do some scouting. And there's one more battle with treasure involved, and then we're done with this place. Alright, so that's an obstacle. Use our other shovel. We actually have 1 shovel left because we picked one up from the treasures here. Oh crap, I should have okay. Oh, I should have increased our torch level. Here we go. Divine Grace, we're gonna heal. Heal for 4, good. Then we're going to do some grape shotting. Oh, they dodged it. Gonna do a blinding gas and get those last 2 guys in the back. Hopefully that will slow them down. Excellent. And then we're gonna do a Zealous Accusation. They're gonna do a Graveyard Slash, do for 7 points of damage. And the Axe Blade. Ow! Okay. Alright, so in this case, we're going to do also a Plague Grenade. So we're going to inflict some blight on them. Dang it. So they get blight, 4 damage for 3 rounds. Do another Grape Shot Blast here. Took out that first guy. Excellent. Things are going well so far. Probably want to deal with, try and daze with this Dazzling Light to do some stunning. Hopefully that will work. Alright, good stuff. Dead weight, ow. Staggering Force, and the boy is stunned. Fantastic. We're gonna do another Zealous Accusation to clear out that, kill that guy and start clearing out that corpse. Oh, ow. Okay. Emboldening vapors. Actually, we just want to move him back. I'm gonna heal up Bogali again for 5. Excellent. And then we're gonna do ourselves another zealous accusation. Let's try and start clearing some of these corpses. All right. Now we can just wail on them. Oops. Let's open up a vein. Yeah. And then battlefield medicine, emboldening vapors. Now we'll use emboldening vapors to power up myself here. And we're gonna do a smite. Smack. Yeah. All in all, that went pretty well.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Yep. Not going to return to the hamlet just yet because we got ourselves a treasure box. We're going to use our last skeleton key, open up a hidden compartment, get even more treasure, and then we're going to call it a day. That went really well, although we did suffer a bit more stress than I would have wanted, but that's alright. So you can see some of this stuff is like food and bandages and stuff. That's because we got our rebates back. We got some of the value back for that because we didn't use it. And we collected heirlooms. I'll explain on the next screen what that's for when we get back to the hamlet. So we gained up some levels, got ourselves a couple more traits. Dud Hitter, -3 crit if HP below 50, and Thick Blooded, 10% blight resist. Get some traits. Precise Striker, 3 crit melee strikes. Well, she doesn't use melee that often, so that's kind of stinks.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Alright, so this is basically explaining about severe negative quirks. Severe negative quirks cost much more to return to the sanitarium, but that's okay. Week 2, the tavern is now unlocked. The abbey is now unlocked. The ruins have been unlocked, blah, blah, blah. That's what we did. Successfully completed our first foray into the ruins. That's great. So basically, what's going on here is that this is how you're going to manage stress. And that's what's important. 40 stress. Anime review, unfortunately, probably will not be coming on the next trip. So basically, let's have a look at what goes on here.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
So basically, what these are, both the abbey and the bar, are help to reduce stress. And the way that they help reduce stress is by basically well, actually, just go ahead and show. Let's go ahead. So we drag Anime Reviewer over here. She's been pretty stressed out because it's been a rough dungeon. So what we're going to do is, actually, let me check right here real quick. We're going to do a couple of things. We're going to increase the stress recovery here. This is where all of these items at the bottom come into effect. You can upgrade your town buildings and they provide additional benefits. Like in this case, we're going to increase stress recovery here.
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
Oh, yeah, I have no trouble believing in hell, but heaven? Oh, yeah, oh, that's rough. Yeah. I feel like if Thomas Hobbes and H.P. Lovecraft were to work on a video game together, this is what would have been created. You know, there's a nasty, brutish, and short Middle Ages, and horror on top of that. So, there you go. Anywho, what we're going to do is we're going to confirm... Actually, before we do that, we're going to go to the stagecoach. We've got a couple of more heroes, another Seeker Highwayman and a Seeker Grave Robber.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
The narrator's really good, but he's also really depressing. I don't think we need another Highwayman at this point. Well, I guess we'll bring him on anyway.
Elusive, evasive, persistent. Righteous traits for a rogue.
And let's see here. The boy, he could use some stress relief. Might be a good idea to bring these two on. I will rename them later. Oh, I'm glad that came up. So, here's what I want to do, guys. Basically, I want to name these with custom characters like I do with the top 4 here, but I don't know that many people whose names I can use. So, if you guys want to have like your subscriber name or name, if you want to be one of these members and, you know, volunteer, not your real name obviously, but like your subscriber name or a name that you want, drop a comment, let me know, and you'll be in the next video. And I can't necessarily guarantee your livelihood. You will probably die. This game is hard. But basically, yeah, if you want to participate, drop a comment. Otherwise, I'll rename these guys on the next go-around. So let's get back to what I was going to do before. I'm going to take Animator Reviewer, and we're going to go do some treatment there. The light is the one true power. So she's going to be praying, and she's going to get some stress relief, but that also means that she's going to be out for the week.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and the broken alike.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know she could do that. Okay. So one thing that I have been trying to figure out is how you know which ones that they respond to better. I guess I just can't see that at the moment. But I do know that the rogue will... Oh, you don't like gambling? Known cheater. Oh, is not allowed to gamble while down. Fabulous. Okay. So you go drink your cares away. Here's one problem that I have is that there's a brothel. The way that I kind of headcanon around it is that I figured, what is the likelihood of you as the commander saying, you go to the brothel and, exploit some women or something like that? Not very likely. So basically, I figure that you basically just give them a lump sum of cash and you say, go enjoy yourself. And they go ahead and do some partying behind your back. This may sound like a strange request at first, of course. Alright, fine. So, that's that. So now we've got two people who are going to be recovering. And we're going to compose ourselves a bit of a new party next time. So, once again, thank you very much for joining me. It's been that Catholic Gamer Dude. These episodes are a little short. They get longer as the dungeons get more complex. I may throw up an extra video during the week, but I'm a little behind production schedule at the moment. This is about the third time I've tried to do this particular playthrough for this particular game, just because I screwed up the last couple of times. So here we are now, and we'll get longer episodes next time. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later.